Hey everyone, and welcome to Season 2 of Linking to the Afterlife. This season will continue with our soul existence readings and connecting with your loved ones in spirit. We will also be adding a few organic chats with friends and episodes explaining more about communicating with the afterlife. If you'd like to be a guest on the podcast, see the show notes. Thanks for listening. Hey everybody, this next clip was not originally intended or recorded for the podcast, but something happened at the end of this session with a client, and I asked her if I could share it. It was an emotion I have never felt before in a reading, and it was a feeling that came through that made me want to share it here. You see, when we don't limit ourselves, and this is what I'm finding doing readings over the last 10 years, that Spirit will always bring through what you need first and foremost for your growth here as a human. And if we are open to receive, anything can come through. I hope you enjoyed this next episode. Thanks for listening. Good morning.
Good morning.
How are you?
I'm good.
How did you hear about me?
I just ran across you, I think, on Instagram.
Thank you so much. I appreciate that. I really do. I'm ready to get started. Do you have any other questions about the reading itself?
No.
State out loud. I am open to receive.
I am open to receive.
Fabulous. You can open your eyes now. For me, state your first name and the phrase, "It's a beautiful day."
Priscilla, it's a beautiful day.
Priscilla, I become you in the reading. So while I was going through that opening, this huge smile came to my face. And then I started seeing lots of work, past life work, spiritual work. And I saw how you were looking at that past life work or any other sort of spiritual work, and that you were knitting it, weaving it together. So would you say that a good chunk of your life, I'll say over the last 5 to 10 years, that's a big chunk, that you've been working this spiritual practice thing? You've been getting as much information as you can and really not letting it bring you down. Like that was the smile on my face. Like, oh, here's something I can work with. And again, knitting it together so that you can figure out what this life has to do with everything. Does that make sense to you? Yes, no, or maybe?
Yes.
I love that confirmation. I love the way it made me feel, and it made me want to start knitting. Like it was such a beautiful analogy of knitting together everything, sewing together every piece of us. And I guess that's a great metaphor for what I do as a medium, bringing pieces of your soul together with this piece of your soul. Does that make all sense to you? Yes?
Yes.
Somebody's saying, I'm pushed to see who is saying this. Somebody's saying, sometimes the landscape of our life changes completely without any notice. That was a big statement. Not exactly sure what it means. Do you have any idea what they're saying?
I mean, I've experienced that, so.
Oh, so this is confirmation.
Yeah.
The landscape. It's an interesting word, the landscape of your life. And remember, I said I'm not sure who's saying this, but it feels a higher source because the way I said it, everything, the way I said it was slower, the way I said it was so knowing, like a sense of such higher knowing. Got it?
Okay, yes.
So it's got to be something else, right? It's here and it's above me, but it feels higher entity. You're familiar with that word, like ascended something.
Mm-hmm.
And I'm asking because I'm only hearing the voice. I'm hearing the voice. I save the voice for things like God or entity. That's the only thing I could use, like something that I wouldn't know to see it. I wouldn't know what it looks like. So I just get the voice. You understand?
Yes. Mm-hmm.
Have you ever worked with something like that?
What do you mean?
Higher, some sort of higher entity.
Oh, no.
Ascended master of some sort.
No.
It's not your typical ascended master, though. It's more God-like. It's been a long time since I brought through a God-like entity. If you have another moment, I'd really like to delve into this. You good?
Oh, sure. Yes.
I'm getting something in my chest, like it wants to be said, but it's not being said. This would be about you. And I feel like this, I'll just say it, this godlike entity, I'll just say, is helping you with this, helping you say something maybe that's stuck here, heart center. Would that make any sense?
Yes.
Like I really need to say something. And it brought tears to my eyes as it started to come up. It brought just a huge sense of emotion. You understand?
Yes.
And all of that comes together then. I'm wondering right now, I'll just tell you in 10 years, this hasn't happened. So I'm going with this. I'm wondering right now, because the emotion is so strong, I'm crying. Because the emotion is so strong, remember I'm you, that it might be a piece of you
Yes.
that's telling you something through me right now. You understand?
Yes.
And I'll say once again, I've never done this. This hasn't happened in 10 years. I love when new shit happens. Just give me something new. I don't care. And remember, I just couldn't figure out what it was, but it was right above me. But I say in my heart, Donna speaking, that any higher pieces of me are me, and I want them here with me. I don't want them up there. I want them here. Do you feel like the detachment that I've been explaining? Do you feel detached from a piece that cannot speak that?
I don't understand.
So detachment, because again, up here, and it's not like I've done soul stories before where a piece of your soul comes to me and it's really easy to come together, but this doesn't feel that way. This feels a higher piece of your soul. It's not anything that could have happened that didn't happen. This is the order for it to have happened. I just feel like I just want to bawl my eyes out right now. I just feel exhausted from holding something. I want to cry. But I don't want to bury my head and cry. I want to cry from the emotions that have been here for so long. Do you understand more?
Yes.
Thank you. And you're familiar with the term higher self.
I always think a higher being, but I don't know about higher self. No.
I don't like the term. I've used it in the early days, but I believe, like when people say, oh, I'm getting in touch with my higher self. To me, that's just soul. It's just a piece of me that knows something that I don't know. And again, I want them here with me. I want to know everything that my soul, all the pieces that are out there, I want them here. But sometimes they don't come all right away, right?
Okay.
Just last week, I've been dealing with this 5-minute clip of a past life for 10 years. 10 years. And it feels like every year or every 8 months, another emotion arises from it. Another one just came up last week. Never even expected it until I woke up in the morning, felt that urge to cry. But that's what I feel right now. Like there's a piece just begging me, feel me, feel me, feel me. It's not about see me. It's about feel me. Oh, well, that's interesting. And that's why I couldn't view it.
Mm.
You hear my struggle now.
Yes. Yes.
It's a feeling more than a visual. Ooh, you might have some work to do. Got it?
Okay.
Whatever that is, it's ready. Whatever that
Okay.
is, it's ready. This is the order of it. And I don't know, tomorrow, next week, next month, but it comes right from here. And as soon as I feel here, as soon as I start to feel like something here, I start to cry.
Yeah.
That's the connection. And I stopped the crying, right? I'm like, wait a minute. We only have so much time. I'm not going to sit there and bawl my eyes out. I just feel you're going to feel that connection and it's going to come to tears. And you don't have to explain the tears. Let them come.
Okay.
Because I want that peace, that feeling back inside you.
Okay.
Okay. Brad, we went there. That was good.
Yeah.
The landscape of your life. Explain that to me, the landscape, how you understood it before I understood what I said. It felt.
What I thought was going to happen changed with my life, changed without any warning. And it changed for my life. I mean, everything changed. I assume that's what it is.
We don't assume. That is what it is. That was a perfect explanation. Thank you. I needed that to confirm this feeling because I haven't had this feeling before. But you know what's going to happen now?
Yeah.
My order is there going to be a lot more people coming through me that are going to have this. And now I know, now I can explain it better. Now I know the sensation.
Yeah.
Thank you for that. But the tears, I don't know, they're a different kind of tears. I I don't know what the emotion is. I feel the tears. I don't know what the emotion is. I don't know what the word is. You understand what I'm saying?
Yes.
That's what you're going to have to figure out. Not figure out, feel. Good luck with that.
Yeah.
All right. Any questions? Any questions about that?
No, I don't think so.
Okay. Let's close our eyes again. Take a full breath in through the nose and out through the mouth. Thank you to those that have arrived for our soul's purpose right here, right now. Thank you for the wisdom and the guidance going forward. Both of us open to receive any other wisdom and guidance you choose to send our way. May we be at peace and may we be content in that peace. Namaste.
Donna, thank you so much.